So we're currently sat in the good old Jetta VR6 Wagon. I was gonna work on the Corrado today, but as you can see, it's been raining all day long, and I don't want to work under that car while getting soaked. So we'll do it probably tomorrow if it's not raining, or sometime this week. But I wanted to try and go through and toss in the good old navigation radio, and hopefully it works. If not, we use this one. And bit of a mess right now. There's 4 screws holding this one in, the TriStar Android nonsense thing. Thankfully though, this is the one for this one right over there, and it looks like all of my normal plug, nothing was cut, which is good, because I know sometimes when you do an aftermarket radio, they cut and splice and do a bunch of nonsense. It looks like all of my factory stuff is still here, which is awesome. So take this out, unplug these two, this one's already off, toss this one in and see what we got. All right, so I got the normal black one and the brown one already off. This one's off. I have this wire still left. I'm assuming one of these goes to I guess it's the voice control, and I guess the other one, which is this one or this one. Yeah, there's this one and there's this one, and one probably goes to whatever this light thing is that's like poorly taped to my shell here, which I have to come off. But anyways, unplug this one from there like so, and then this one you have to go through and pull all of this apart to get the wire from behind here out, or I could just disconnect from this side, looks like, for the time being. Maybe we'll try and do that. Just spin this off. All right, so that one's off, this one's off. Might just tuck that back in there, not the proper way, but just to see if this one works right now, we'll do that, and later on I have to go through and pull probably this off and see where this wiring's at and get rid of that, and also this thing. So looking more closely, that one there, the gold one, is actually the GPS antenna, which I yanked on this one, and look at that. The whole entire thing came out. So that was sat back there, so now this is all out, which don't need that where we're going. This whole thing can just go in the box and be on. So I have one wire left, which is this one. But maybe if I pull in a little bit. Oh, there's a massive amount. Oh, just in there. So, yep, that's for the voice control. So I gotta figure out how they ran it through here. I have to pull off this lower panel to get to this. Or if I just pull, no, I have to get the end off. Or I could just cut the top of this off, and then it should be able to pull right through. Yes. Where's it fit down there? Might fit, actually. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Wow, easy. Super easy. Boom. Junk. Gone. Has this little bracket that's like glued to here. That's annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna get a whole new one of these. This one has tape on it on this side. This one has that. So this will all go. Where does this go? I don't know what this is. What is this thing? It's definitely not factory. What is this? What is this thing? Okay, well, we'll do that later. You can just be there for now. Okay. Anyways, we're doing radio stuff. We'll investigate this in just a minute. Let's see if this radio works first. All right, so looking at the wires I have available in the back of the larger navigation radio, I can put these two in and the one here for the signal, but I don't have this one. I don't think I need this one, possibly. I'm assuming maybe that one and this one actually run the screen, which it may or may not work, but we'll plug it in and see. Tony said I might need a harness for this one, which I'm seeing that I probably do, but we'll still plug it in and see what happens. Just kidding. I did some digging and found more wires, which I think this looks like it would fit into that one there, possibly. Maybe not that one. Let me see. What is this for? It's got one, a notch, and a notch. Will that fit in here? Ugh. Looks like it might fit in that one, not this one. Oh well. Maybe there's more wires back here that I'm missing? No, I think this is a whole bunch for the radio stuff right here. I got this one. What's over here? Nothing. Okay, so I have these three. Black, brown, green, yellow, blue, and this one. So we'll see what works, what doesn't. All right, so we got everything plugged in. You can see the green, yellow, blue. We got the brown, the black, and this one. So I'm trying to slide it in just a little bit. Actually, I wonder if this housing, the metal one, has to come out, because this came with the Android one. That probably comes out, but let's test this first. We'll just set it right here for now. All right, let's see. Do you work? Power? Anything? Whoa, look at that. Does it work? Oh, I don't think it's supposed to do that. At first, I thought it was like a fancy like loading screen. I don't think it's supposed to keep doing this. Oh wait, there it is. Tony said I've like touched the screen sometimes to get it to fix itself, but there it is. Now, Unit locked. I don't think I have the code for this radio unless it's on here somewhere. I wonder if Tony has it. Is it on here somewhere? How many do I need? Is it this many? I'm confused right now. Hang on. Enter your numerical code. Is it 4? Is it this 4? Or is it like all of this? That's a long number. Do I have a number that long anywhere? Radio navigation. I'm really not sure. Let me just research and see what the code for this should look like. But hey, it works and it's on, so good first step. So I went ahead and watched a few videos online of how you actually get the code for this radio, and these people are taking the top of this off, soldering wires on, plugging it into a computer and like decoding it from the actual like program, or like the soldering motherboard, whatever it is. Way too much work. I actually found on the side of mine right there 4099. Is that right? I don't know. We're gonna give it a try because the other method I just can't do and don't know how to do. So we'll give it a shot with these numbers and then we'll get lucky. This man is out here, got the whole top piece off, soldering wires, using his computer, a bunch of stuff that I can't do. I assume also if you send in the radio VIN number, you get the code that way as well. But we'll try this number first and maybe we'll get lucky. All right, boys, moment of truth. Here we go. And also I checked the lights on it do work, which is cool. All right, stop doing that. Stop it, stop it, stop it. We might just need a new one, we'll see. But I'm gonna give it a shot anyway while we're here. Come on, come on. You wanna be where you wanna be. Work you. Stop, stop, stop. Probably like a loose wire in the back somewhere, like actually inside of here. Tap, 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 tap. All right, I don't think it wants to work that well. Maybe up, come on, you're close. This up. Worked on the top last time. I just want to put the code in. I have a seizure over here. I just want to put the code in. I got this for free, by the way, so no one think I got scammed. He told me this was a problem on it. I just want the screen to stop moving. Up. Got it. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do, it should be this one, right? I thought he used that in the video, maybe not. How do I thought he used this, but maybe it wasn't this. Stand by. So every video that I've seen, they use this one to go right and left, select your numbers, and then enter the code, but I don't have any nothing from this. So I'm not sure if I'm missing maybe a plug-in in the back, but it seems to work just fine. It was actually cool. If you turn the lights on, it dims it down like a black screen. Lights are off, back to the brush, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I can't put the code in. Oh, lost power. But I don't know. So the whole thing might just be not working the best, or this might not work. I don't necessarily know. Again, this was free. I didn't get scammed. Tony let me know ahead of time that the screen was kind of messed up, but I wanted to give it a try and see. But can't put the code in for whatever reason. Although, does look good. Does look much better than what I had before. Also, I'm thinking this car might have had this from factory if I had the right plugins for at least that red, green, and blue one. Maybe it had this from factory. I don't know. Maybe it was this. It might have been this from factory actually. But either way, looks good. I just can't get it to do nothing right now, which sucks. Oh well. So aside from this, I'm pretty sure I figured out what this light is actually for. If you pull this switch one time, it puts on the front fog lights. You can see right there. So off and then back on. If you pull it twice, it puts on the rear fog light, which bam, light comes on. So I'm assuming it's just a reminder that your rear fog light's on. I don't think it's for anything other than that, but it's kind of cool. Just a little reminder that your rear fog light is on. So I guess for the time being, we'll still be radioless, but I do want to get another one of these that actually does work because I love how this looks. It's super nice OEM plus look. I mean, I don't mind these ones, and if I had the Blaupunk out of that car, it'd be super cool as well, but I like how this looks, something new to me. So we'll try to get one that actually works, and I actually put the code in, and then we'll be good to go. Man, it has been raining literally all day. Like, this sucks. But, still on a VR6, and listen to this thing. This thing sounds so good, like. Oh, this thing sounds so good, and it's stock. Like, no intake, no exhaust. It's bone stock. This thing sounds awesome. I cannot wait till we can change this thing out. And I know everyone keeps asking, when can you start driving this car? When can you get plates? We're still waiting. Like I said before, we submitted the paperwork a few weeks back. Has to go through the chain of command, which isn't the fastest, especially when it's just for extra cars. It's not a big priority to them. So we're just waiting. Hopefully no more than another week or so. We'll see, but hands are tied right now. All right, boys, so we just got ourselves a very interesting piece of information from Mr. Mads Olsen. Shout out to the Patreon, all the homies over there. I already posted that this was in the car on the Patreon, showing that I had it, and it mostly works, but I can't enter the code. And what Mads said is because this says safe and it says unit locked, someone tried to enter the code 3 different times, and it locked the entire thing, which is why I can't use any of the controls. What I have to do now is leave the car on accessory, which it already is, for an hour. This will change from safe to 1000. I'll be able to enter the code and we'll be good to go. So started this about 6:15 to 6:21 now. Let the hour begin and we'll see if this goes from safe to 1000. All right, boys, moment of truth. The time is now 7:28. I gave it a little extra time just to make sure it worked. Let's check it out. Still raining, sucks. All right, did it work? Oh, I can see the numbers. Yo! It actually worked. That's sick. Now, the only question is, it's like blinding me, is the code I found on the side of the radio the right code? So, let's see. Oh, that's sick. So we have 4, then we have 0, 9, 9. And then you hold, no, you go okay. Go okay. Oh, I missed it. Oh, it's wrong. Dang. Okay, so we have 2 more tries. I don't have the right code, but at least this works now. Dang, if that's not the code, then I don't know what is. I'll have to send the VIN off this radio in and actually get the code, but hey, it works. Screen's good now if I don't touch it anymore. This works. I can't believe the hour thing worked, but that's sick. Shout out to Patreon. You guys are awesome. That's so cool. Wish I had the correct code, but sadly I don't. I'm gonna pull this back out and check again. The only 4-digit one I saw was a 4099. It's not right clearly, so it's what it is. But hey, good progress again. Shout out Patreon. You guys are awesome. All right, my friends, it's currently the next day and I have the code for the radio. Let's see if it works. It should, I hope. All right, so radio on. Oh no, it's doing this again. Oh no, stop it. Hey, get better at that. Look at that. All right, so code is going to be, 1 second here, 0572. So we got 0 5 7. Make sure it's correct. 0572. Yep. Go over to OK, and it should open up. Please work. Great success. That's what I'm talking about. We have a working radio. Let's go. That's so sick. So I'm not even sure what all the modes are in here, but look at that. We got us a radio. It's working. That's awesome. I don't know if the navigation works. It might. Maybe I don't have the stuff for that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, all the options. I don't know if this one has Bluetooth, but I do know there is a little Bluetooth adapter you can get for the back. So before I actually push this all in, I'm going to order that adapter. This one doesn't have it. That way I can have Bluetooth with this radio, which will be sweet. But hey, it's working. That's awesome. Let's go. Yo, I'm hyped. We've got ourselves a beautiful OEM radio back in this car. No more Android nonsense. Everything seems to work perfectly. All the speakers in the car work, which is awesome. Only thing that doesn't seem to work is the navigation, because I don't have the proper CD to actually run it. But again, I'll probably never actually use this navigation on my phone. Not a big deal. And those things will work. The controls on the steering wheel also work for volume,
Sergeant,
up and down, right. And then also for selecting channels back and forth. So all good to go. Super awesome. If I don't get copyright struck, it'll be an absolute miracle. The good old wagon squad. So it's been a few hours now. I think the rain is pretty much done for today, at least I hope. This car needs a wash so bad. Like, just, there's no beating at all. It's just straight dirt and layers of dirt, this thing. Anyways, what I want to try and do today is get the power steering line done on this car, so I can put it back down and back in the garage. Let me show you what we're trying to get to today. is the upper power steering line that goes to the reservoir. Yeah, open please. All right, so this one that goes right to there goes a little T right here where the reservoir goes to there, and it goes back down around over to the front. But we're replacing the section from right here to the power steering rack, which is way down there. Have to go from the bottom. It's gonna be fun. Now, the reason why I'm actually going through replacing that power steering line, as of right now, it still works fine, it's not broken, but it's very, very rusty and corroded. And learning from the Savoy, when you have a crusty, high pressure line, eventually it's gonna rust through, it's gonna blow, and power steering fluid goes literally everywhere, and we don't want that. So, new line going in, we'll fix that line before it's actually an issue, and be good to go. All right, so I'm gonna try and show this as best I can. On the Savoy, when I did this, it was the rear power steering line. We went from the back side up to the rear one. This one is the front one, which is right there. You can see how crusty that thing is. I had the 18 on it, which feels a little bit loose. It might not be an 18, it might be a 17. Gotta double check that. But this angle is actually not bad. I have plenty of room to get a cheetah bar on there and push it down. I just hope, with it being that crusty, nothing breaks. I'm actually gonna heat it up first too and get some liquid wrench on there, and then we'll go through and break it free. But you can see all that crustiness on there. Eventually it's gonna rot through and power steering fluid everywhere. So get that out of there, get it fixed up, and keep on going. All right, hopefully you can see the small movement, but this thing literally broke free first try. That's what I'm talking about. After that stupid thing back there, after this stupid bolt over here, I needed this. Thank you so much for breaking free. So now, slowly but surely, I need to get a catch pan first because power steering fluid about to go everywhere, but slowly but surely, spin that off. Give me the wrench back, thank you. Spin that one off, undo the top one, which is up over there somewhere, and toss in a new one. Oh, thank goodness. I was so scared it was in a strip, but thankfully, I needed that. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so this video is taking multiple days to get done. Yesterday, I broke the power steering line free, was in the process of taking it off, and then it started downpouring, and I was getting soaked. So, had to call it quits for yesterday, and now we're back today. I think today's, what's today, Thursday? Thursday. This should be done today. Power steering line off, new one in, back on the ground, back in the garage, and tomorrow, the rear valve should show up, and that's the last piece for this car, and then it's good to go. All right, so bottom line is fully off. This one right here is now off. Surprisingly enough, there's still fluid in the reservoir. Looks like there is. The line right there, but it didn't pour everywhere. I mean, I was ready for it. I was ready for fluid to go absolutely everywhere. Some poured out the back side when I pulled off the rack, but this side, I was expecting a bunch to come out of here, but it didn't. Either way, all we have to do now is just pull this line out of here and fit our new one, and then that's it. I also smashed my finger so good. Let's go to the bottom side, actually. Let's try it down here. Okay, let's see. Can I reach it? Where'd it go? I've lost it. Oh, is that it? Hello? I don't know where I went to. Where did I go? Where did it go? Oh, it's in a little clip, that's why. Well, that's annoying. Oh, no, it's not, just kidding. Give it to me, give it to me. Yes. Stupid little thing. But yep, this is it right here. You know how crusty that is? That is the kind of stuff that eventually, you already see, look at how much it's kind of rotted through. Eventually, the pressure just explodes and goes everywhere. This is all crusty. So, that's out. We'll grab a new one. And actually, what I found out, I couldn't find a power steering line just for the Corrado, but this one's from a Golf 3. But let me show you. It's the exact same thing. All the bends are the same. You can see right there. And it looks like all I have to do, we're gonna do a little cut right there, put a little hose clamp like this on the top, and good to go. Fitting size is the same. This is all the same little bend. A little different, but it's still gonna fit the same. And then it goes right to there. You just gotta cut it, and it's good to go. Because the Mark III power steering reservoir sits over here. It goes under the battery tray and up, where this one tees off right there. But I couldn't find one just for the Corrado. But like I said, this is the same fitting. Should all be the same thing. Cut it right here, new hose clamp. Should be completely good to go. So I don't know what it is with this car, but I've never seen a car that is so against getting new parts and makes such simple things so difficult. But the power steering line, all that's in. I'll show you from the bottom real quick. You can see right up in there. Nice shiny new line. The bends on the Golf 3 are a little bit different than the Corrado one, but it still does work no problem. And then you just cut and fit it right to there, put a new hose clamp, and we're good to go. So I'm gonna top this off, turn the car back on, crank the wheel left, right, full lock, bleed the system, and then we're good to go. Also, look at that. She got me getting to pop that in a second, but this car, just, I don't know, the O2 sensor, the control arm bolt, this just, actually with this, it broke free no problem. Just getting that bolt, the line back up, is such a pain on the steering rack, or at least this one was. But hey, it's back in, just gotta fill it up, bleed the system, and it's good to go. All right, so our power steering is full. I also tightened the bolts between the cat and the header, so hopefully no more exhaust leak. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we go full left. You can kind of hear it right now. And then as you go more, get the foot through it, you'll stop hearing the rack. See, no more sound. Let's do it a handful of times. Full lock to lock until there's no more like whiny sound. All right, all the left, and then all the right. That should be enough. All right, let's check the leaks. Looks to be good. And we'll check up here. Also looks to be good. We did it. So the Corrado's been running for about 30 minutes now. There's no oil leaks, no coolant leak, no power steering leak. It's not overheating, everything's good to go. It's idling super nice. I think we're getting there. Look at this, coolant temp, holding nice smooth idle right at 900. No more 11, 12. This thing's running good. Idling super smooth. Not bad at all. No more exhaust leak. All we're waiting for now, like I said, the valve should be here tomorrow. Toss that in probably Saturday, bleed the rear brakes, and then she's good. The little Corrado. It's kind of funny looking back. We've done a lot to this car, and it's come a long ways in not a very long time, but it's running good now. Running amazing now. Starts every time, idles perfect. Whew, she's put up a fight. She's definitely put up a fight with a lot of things, but hey, it's all part of the fun. She's looking good. I'm gonna miss seeing this car here. But with the Corrado back in the garage and good to go, gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.